On the first day the new recruit reported to the unit, he saw 5 tanks and 4 armored vehicles approaching from the distance. They surrounded him completely, with one tank even pointing right at his face. But the new recruit wasn't scared at all. He just stood there without moving. The entire Warwolves team came out, but they couldn't intimidate the new recruit. This made the deputy captain feel embarrassed. So, he decided to step in and make things difficult for the new recruit. But the new recruit handled everything skillfully. The new recruit's bold behavior actually made the company commander like him a lot. He decided to personally train the new recruit. He handed the new recruit the medal that represented the Warwolves, showing his welcome. Then, everyone boarded helicopters and flew to the border for the exercise. On the helicopter, the new recruit asked a question that had been bothering him for a long time. Why is the leader of the Warwolves, the best unit in the military district, a woman? The soldiers were all too scared to speak, but the new recruit kept talking confidently. Suddenly, he clutched his ear in pain. He realized that the female commander was also on the team's communication channel. That's why everyone had been so quiet. They soon arrived at the combat position and began their parachute operation, but they were spotted by the enemy. So, they moved the command center to a vehicle and drove around, leaving a fake camp as a decoy. The enemy commander fell for it and led his team right into the trap. Fortunately, the new recruit and 2 others were on outer perimeter alert, so the whole team wasn't wiped out. Just as the 3 of them were about to withdraw, the new recruit spotted an enemy drone and signaled his teammates to follow. They chased it and finally found the real command center. To make sure it was the right place, the new recruit went to a high point to observe the enemy situation. Under his direction, his teammates took out the guards and planted explosives under the vehicles. After the explosion, the enemy was in chaos, and the enemy commander had to move. But the new recruit took the chance to shoot him. Although the commander was unconvinced, he still followed the exercise rules. However, the chief of staff sent out all the troops to hunt down the new recruit. But the night was the Special Forces playground. The 3 of them had already disappeared without a trace. They even ran into 2 other teammates who hadn't been killed. They saw them running hurriedly. Were they being chased? No, it was a pack of wolves. This was not part of the exercise plan. They only had blank ammunition, which wouldn't hurt the wolves much. They quickly switched to bayonets and fought the wolves in close combat. Catch the thief first by catching the king. The new recruit charged at the wolf leader with his bayonet. After a fierce struggle, the wolf leader was killed, and the rest of the wolves scattered without a leader. The danger was over. What they didn't know was that the real danger was coming. A group of mercenaries had already invaded the border and were tracking the new recruit's location.